Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the all signs general energy check-in. It will be time-stamped. You can check the description box or the pinned comments. For that, this is a great video to watch all three of your placements, okay? It's also a great video to cross-watch to get some perspective. If that's your thing, feel free, okay? If the video does resonate, please feel free to like it, comment down below, subscribe, share. I appreciate it so much. It helps other people that need to find the message get it, okay? And it also helps me with feedback as far as a reader and a coach, okay? So yeah, I'm actually going to start the reading with a collective message. I think that'll be more beneficial. And then we will move into the zodiac signs, okay? I want to say though, before I read this oracle to you, that this was stuck in here, the card of the angels, okay? So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, you're dealing with one, there may be a specific message, okay, in there for you. We'll find out, but definitely know that this reading is divinely guided, okay? It's all about bringing everything into balance, into harmony, all right? With that said, the oracle that I pulled for us as a collective this week is baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense, okay? We're not sticking around to get curious this week, right? Especially if something feels familiar, okay? It's deeper than intuition, right? We can even recognize a cycle perhaps. But this says you're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. I love this. I had a little therapy session of my own today, and we were just talking about how the soul whispers, you know? It's never like super loud. You have to be very present to hear it. I love synchrony. Anyway, you're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds, who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling, to remember that you don't have it all, you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. A little starseed soul inquiry. If you're into journaling, what's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? Okay, so I love this so much. I love that we're already experiencing having synchrony with the Temperance card showing up. We're gonna put that at the top here, and let's move into the zodiac. I'm already parched. Hold please. Okay. I want to go backwards. I always start with Aries. I'm going to go backwards. It's going to be fun. Let's see if I can remember. All right, Pisces. Hey, my little water sign. I hope you guys had a lovely, productive, abundant Pisces season. The Death card just fell out, of course, Scorpio. And the Two of Pentacles, transformation and change. Let's take a look what is going on with you. Again, it's just a general energy pull, okay? We're not clarifying this week. We're just doing a general Celtic cross spread, okay? So, let's see. All right, the shadow energy, the Three of Wands in the reverse. No more waiting around, okay? There is no right time. Kind of like the, if you guys watched the oracle that I just read, that, okay? There's never going to be that perfect moment, okay? We also have to come out of that beautiful, beautiful daydream energy, okay? That's the point of this. Things are going to look different. We're not waiting around. I very much get like taking charge of your life, like boss mode, like that. You guys are showing up in the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Something could have been revealed to you, okay? Or you've gained some clarity about a very confusing situation, okay? You may have gained some perspective, even go as far as an epiphany, okay? This Virgo full moon, I've talked to some of you guys, all right? We all agree, none of us are the same as we were a week ago. And I'm laughing, but truly, and it is for the better, okay? The challenge position is the Eight of Cups. Walking away from what's not meant for you. What to leave behind. Remembering that facing our dark can only mean that we're going to meet our light. Okay, the Eight of Cups leads us straight into the Nine of Cups, right? Everything we could ever want. Your focus is detachment. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, have it in your chart, regardless. We're letting go of, again, anything not meant for us. Something's very clear about what's been holding us back, okay? And it may be very painful to have found out, right? If you have not watched your March reading yet, go check your playlist. You can do that, okay? But this is very much higher good energy, right? Really getting real with yourself, coming out of a daydream, maybe, okay? We want to bring some of that daydream with us, but we also have to ground ourselves in reality, okay? In the past, we're showing up in our energy here with the King of Cups in the reverse, okay? This is talking about codependency, not being able to balance our emotions. Needing someone else or an outside external source of comfort, of validation, of a sense of belonging, acceptance, okay? All that really heavy stuff that, I get it, I'm fixed water, okay? 3 placements worth that we go through. There's an important message that you need to understand, that all of your woes, okay, how small, don't invalidate those, okay, and how large, but also don't let those debilitate you, okay? Allow those to help become this new version of yourself where you're able to show up for yourself, because your strength position here, okay, is the fact that, I wish I could clarify this because it is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You may know someone's lying, or you haven't been very honest to yourself. You've been living a lie or not true to yourself. It may be the fact that you blocked somebody, okay? You ended contact with somebody, removed somebody from your life. Whatever this is a baby step, okay? As the Oracle was talking about, in taking your power back, control back, regaining that sense, or maybe not even regaining, but building that sense of security within yourself, operating in the energy of truth, walking away from anything that's not meant for you. You know what isn't. Something's very clear about that, okay? Going forward, the energy that is external from you, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. This could be an actual Taurus. You may have it in your chart. I'm getting somebody saying, fuck the system, right? Or fuck how you lived. Look how it happened for you, right? Almost like Dr. Philling that person, like, how's that working for you? I'm doing things my own way, right? I don't have to live how you think it should look like, okay? This is how I've lived always in the past, and I felt so separated from my own soul, right? Like, that is like a channeled message from a specific Pisces soul, I'm telling you. This is somebody saying, like, it doesn't have to look this way. Just because we've been taught this doesn't mean we have to repeat it. Again, while you were in that daydreamy Pisces season, okay? Yeah, your head may have been in the clouds, or you may have been in your head a little bit, but there is some that you can bring into your grounded reality. Again, a baby step, a first step to take, and some of it is just you guys saying, no more. Establishing that for yourself. Your advice being the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Very similar to what your strength is. If you block somebody or cut somebody off or set a boundary, Spirit says good for you. You're doing the right thing. Okay, if you need that confirmation, here it is. If you turn down travel plans or denied some type of opportunity, whatever that is, it's like you not going forward and putting yourself through this or repeating a cycle is going to be the kindest thing you've ever done for yourself. Okay, what you don't see coming is truth, and the clarity that feels either like you're still looking for it or you're just breaking into it, like you're really gonna understand. And because you under and understand, okay, you're gonna be able to make decisions and trust yourself to do that and feel guided and be in touch because you have taken the time to evaluate your emotions and how you feel and how it affects you. Now you're able to make decisions where you may have felt very stuck in the past. Okay, we see that with the Eight of Swords, right? I don't even know what to do. I don't even have the skills here to handle this. Okay, you will. Your soul message from this, okay, your hopes and fears. We have Leo energy showing up with the Strength in the reverse, okay? Triggers. Burying emotions, that's how we did this in the past, okay? This is really uncomfy to deal with, right? This is what makes us turn off that sweet dreaminess, okay? And bring out that harsh side, okay? It's, again, just those uncomfortable emotions that we have sought outside of ourselves to heal, right? Always feeling lost, abandoned, abused, I'm even getting angry, okay? Whatever your triggers are. Really, really looking at that and discovering where that comes from, where that stems from. Putting in the effort to do the work and putting in the effort to truly make the change, okay? Potential outcome here, King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is going to look very differently. Some of you may be separating from a home or a career. You're going to be just fine though. It's just going to look differently than anticipated. Rest assured here, okay? This is all divinely guided. I hope that this helped you guys. If it resonated, like, comment, share. Aquarius, hey Aquarius, how the heck are ya? Hope you're well. We're going to do a Celtic spread and find out. Looks like you guys are doing all right. You've gained some clarity or truth. And Spirit's saying, what are you going to do about it? All right, and your shadow card is the High Priestess, Pisces energy. If you have that in your chart, you may want to check out. I started with Pisces. We're working backwards. Regardless, all about using your intuition, your inner knowing. I love this card. The Empress and the High Priestess, I mean, they're within each other, but it's a fight which one's my favorite. The High Priestess is so badass. It's like she doesn't have to say shit. She just has this internal knowing, okay? It's like she sees the veil's lifted, right? And my favorite thing, gender not specific, right? But she's able to accept duality. She's not afraid of darkness, okay? It is Pisces energy, but it's very, I don't know, almost like Scorpio, how it's like, yeah, well, we're going to expose the truth, even if it's ugly. Again, you guys are showing up in the Ace of Swords, so your own energy here, Libra, Gemini as well. Truth, clarity, communication, There's a lot of it here. I see it, okay? It's interesting that your challenge is the 8 of Wands, okay? Because that is taking action, that is communicating, that is doing something about whatever it is that you just found out or whatever it is you just discussed with somebody. Your focus being the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Also interesting, I really suggest if you're dealing with a Pisces or have it in your chart to watch that, because you guys, this was their outcome card. And it's your focus. Feeling unstable, okay? King of Pentacles in the reverse is a rough energy, okay? It's feeling like I have no sense of stability in my life. I have nothing I can rely on. Could be struggling in finances, career, job, a broken home, okay? We're not clarifying today. Feel free to check out your monthly, well, your playlist for your monthly reading, okay? There may be a message in there for you. However, if it resonates, it resonates, okay? Something here is broken, something here that felt very stable, something you could rely on. It feels very broken, but you found out some type of truth about this. In the past, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy, okay? It could be a break in an actual commitment, like a marriage, a shift in religious beliefs, a big fuck you to how I'm living, right? That was also a message in Pisces. It's actually really wild because I shuffled like crazy between you guys. But this is doing something differently than you were taught, than you had been doing, okay? Take it how it resonates, apply to your life. Of course, it's going to bring this feeling of instability. We're not having that solid foundation that I love to preach about on my channel, right? Like you're feeling this way because of this event. What you need to understand is this event was in your soul contract, okay? I did a video on that. If you're interested, feel free to check that out. But this break was divinely guided, okay? This card was in for some reason with my tarot deck, and I'm very specific with my cards, okay? So it's interesting that the card of angels, the card of alignment, of synchronicity, of harmony, okay, was sitting right there for us. Something here had to happen, and I think that is maybe what you're gaining truth on. Okay, for a lot of you, you may be getting into spirituality, understanding why things have had to occur, things of this nature. Your strength position being the 6 of Swords in the reverse. The fact that you haven't moved on or you haven't let go or shut a door to something in your life completely. It's really interesting because the energy that surrounds you, Libra energy, the Justice card, the highest good. Whatever is happening, whatever truth or clarity you're gaining here, and the fact that you didn't either, it's like close the door or you weren't closed-minded, whatever that means to you, it's serving a higher purpose. Like whoever was involved, for example, if this was a break in a commitment, okay, both of you had to go, like, your soul signed up for this. I'm going to, I'll try to be mindful. I will try to be mindful to link the soul contract reading. But it's in the soul, I think the soulmate playlist. It's definitely in the timeless playlist. I need to get more organized. Jeez Louise. It's worth watching if you can find it. I promise. It explains a lot what that means and what that's about, okay? There's a lot of major arcana going on here, and even your minor arcana is strong. Like, yeah, it's up to you. A big question is, what the hell are you gonna do, okay? Take action, take action, take action. Take action towards the highest good. Take advantage of situations. Your advice, your actual advice from spirit, okay, is the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This is known as the thief in tarot, okay? The liar, right? That shady fucker, right? They can show up as like a shady friend, a cheater, again, just a bad energy. It's in the reverse. This is saying take your mask off, okay? You don't have to be defensive here, right? Your strength is the fact that I just get for a lot of you, okay, with this clarity, this Ace of Swords, that you're able to speak from truth. And maybe a situation you didn't feel you were able to before, okay? And what you don't see coming, we have the Chariot in the reverse, which is so interesting, okay? Cancer energy, but your strength position is the fact that you're not going forward. Maybe you don't realize the fact that something hasn't ended, Like, there's something here that needs to play out, okay? And I'm telling you, you know about it. It's taking you a long time to understand this or see this. The Nine of Pentacles is under that. I kind of wish I can clarify, but we got to keep going. 10 of Wands in the reverse, and a message from your soul and your hopes and fears. For the love of God, please release whatever burden or pressure or story or narrative you told yourself on how it was supposed to be, what you were supposed to do. The 10 of Wands is about pressure, like stress, responsibility, taking on too much, okay? It wasn't yours, okay? It wasn't yours. This all had to happen to teach you on a very deep level. It wasn't for you to fix, or I don't know. You're supposed to grow. It was supposed to end. I hope that helps. Potential outcome, the moon. Aquarius. I wish I could fucking clarify, okay? Secrets, illusions. Big question mark there. It's amazing that your shadow card is the High Priestess. Very, very, like psychic energy. If you'd like a personal, feel free to write me. Check out your monthly. If you have not yet, check out your other placements. That's a pretty interesting read. I'll give you that. Okay. Why is this card stalking me? Okay, Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. As I say that, touch your card. Spirit knows that we're ready to chat. I hope you guys are doing well. Some of you may be feeling bummed out about something, or like you didn't succeed. I'm getting like didn't get the job. Disappointment. Let's see what's going on. We're doing a straight up Celtic cross. No clarifying. Okay, check your other placements. Check the playlist for your monthlies. I'll have your April readings out soon as well. Okay, yeah, so your shadow energy is going to be that Four of Wands in the reverse. Could be a break in home, career, never reaching some type of potential, okay? Something's not able to move forward here. Really interesting. Lots of major arcana. Like half of your spread right now is major arcana. You guys are showing up in Taurus energy with the Hierophant, okay? What's crossing you, the challenge is the Star, Aquarius energy. You guys are showing up very firm in your beliefs, willing to do it. There's that step-by-step, one thing at a time, taking it slow. Like a lot of you may have felt very panicked or urgent or rushed, and you're coming into a place of acceptance. It is what it is. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot for you, standing in your power, just again in your beliefs, okay? Committal energy as well. The challenge is, what do you want? Okay, Aquarius just had a message about what are you going to do about it, but Capricorn's talking about, well, what is it that you want? What's your wish? Deciding or going towards it, okay? May challenge some of your beliefs. Your focus is the Three of Wands. It's interesting here because it's like, it's this energy of you waiting for the perfect time to go towards what you want, something you've been drawn to possibly over your life, okay? That came up for a lot of us in the Virgo full moon. A lot was highlighted, okay? But there's something here about like, it's not time yet, or I have to do this before I can ever do that, okay? Could be planning. It's not the worst thing, but in your past, another major arcana, we have Judgment in the reverse, okay? We did not realize the impact, okay, or the purpose that an event had in our lives, okay? why that had to happen. If you watched the oracle read in the beginning, you saw that it was all about taking a baby step, okay? You also saw that the Temperance card, and from a completely different deck, is here, okay? The card of the angels, harmony, again, divine purpose, alignment, okay? You need to revisit that. Perhaps now you've gained more wisdom to be able to reflect and look back on a situation that can give you some information about where you're supposed to be heading, okay? This is soul path energy, okay? Something didn't work out for you, but it had a purpose, and you need to understand why. Your strength position being the Six of Cups in the reverse. It could have been in love, okay? Could have been a very broken childhood, issues with a parent, okay? Lots of stuff. If you'd like a personal, please reach out. But this is a blocked inner child. However, you're aware of this. You're aware of the lack or what you didn't receive or were neglected, or again, just acknowledging the pain you're in, okay? Take it how it resonates. That's important that you're able to see that. Perhaps there was a time where you were not. Told myself it is what it is, right? I'm over it. Doesn't affect me. I've moved on. We're gaining possibly that clarity, okay, and that understanding. Oh, shit. This had spiritual purpose. This did have to happen. This is soul path stuff, okay? Going forward, the energy that's surrounding you is the Nine of Pentacles, earth energy. I love this. Independence, okay? Could be booming in career, just in general though, and it's somebody that has been planting these seeds for a long time. I think you're just starting to connect the dots, starting to see how all the pieces of the puzzle fit together, okay? You could also be dealing with a straight up earth sign as well, okay? That has their shit together. But I really see this as like, I'm Capricorn and I'm thriving and I earned it. Goodbye. Good for you, Cap. Now your advice is interesting, okay? We have some water energy. Sorry, my neck's killing me. The King of Cups in the reverse. I just did like a friggin' 10-hour drive, like each way. My neck hurts. Anyway, King of Cups in the reverse. So please do not downplay the loss or sense of abandonment. Listen, your strength position is the fact that you know that there's a block. Your advice is to go deep into that, okay? That's the best way, clearest way I can describe that. I almost want to keep it that simple for you, okay? Yeah, reach out if you need help, please, for the love of God, okay? What you don't see coming is some type of indecision or a stalemate, okay? Whether this is you, could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the Two of Swords, but it's somebody that doesn't want to make a decision, right? They need to. They know that. They're almost walking like a fine line. It's like they got to make the decision, got to make the decision. It's interesting because your focus, it might be you, especially if you have air in your chart. Your focus is the fact that you're waiting on someone else to either make a decision or you need to make a decision. So either this person's going to give you the runaround, okay, or stall, or you're stalling. Okay, it's important because, again, your challenge is deciding what is it I want, what is it I'm drawn to, what is it I'm going for, okay? A message from your soul and your hopes and fears is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So, again, it's more of your advice. Please acknowledge why we don't feel safe. Please acknowledge why we don't feel stable. Please acknowledge why we're not able to balance everything or have our shit together. Don't bury it, okay? Allow it to be in the light. You missed it in the past, and it's why something couldn't come together, or it's why this was delayed, okay? The star is always delayed. It's after a tower moment, okay? That had divine purpose too, even the delay, even in you missing it, okay? But these cycles are going to continue to play out, right? Until you get it. And I promise you will. You will get it. It's very big. Judgment always is. It's the card of second chances. Okay? Something was denied in the past because you didn't understand something. Okay? This may be your second chance to step into your entire purpose, Capricorn. going forward, your potential outcome, be very mindful here, okay? Here's your warning. Gemini energy, the Lovers in the reverse. Now, again, this may be in the 3D, just you separating from a soulmate connection, okay? Again, the shadow card was that Four of Wands in the reverse. So for many of you, that might be what's playing out, how to move forward, okay? Deeper than that, okay? You know I go deep on this channel, okay? This is questioning everything you've ever known. What do you stand for? What do you believe in? Again, you guys are showing up in the Hierophant. You're about to really question what you've been taught, okay? About life, about love especially. How you show love, how you receive love. Not only to others, my loves, okay? To yourself as well, okay? Your morals, your values, how you fill up your own cup, okay? There's something deep in there for you to look at. Again, reach out if necessary. Check your other placements again. And yeah, like the video, comment down below, okay? Sagittarius, hey Sag, how are you? I hope you're well. We're going to be doing a straight up Celtic cross to get a general energy pull this week for you. No clarifying. You guys can check out your other placements, your March video, it's in your playlist, or reach out for a personal, okay? Now, your shadow card is the High Priestess in the reverse, Pisces energy. Secrets, not knowing all the information, okay? Seeing things for what they are, a block in communication, someone's not telling you something. But I am going to, and I haven't even really read your cards yet, obviously, but the Emperor is underneath it, okay? Aries energy, but it's about you being like, no, it's supposed to be like this, or I know it has to be like this, and because of that, you're limiting yourself. It's really about being open-minded this week for you, okay? You guys are showing up in the Four of Swords, which is great, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but it's a little self-care, just that little pause, that little timeout, okay? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be a vacation, right? It just might be an afternoon, right? Where we turn our phones off, okay? Disconnect from the world. For whatever reason, it's like you really need to turn out the external, okay? Your mind's too busy. I'm really, really stressing, like even like a meditation would be so beneficial for you guys, because it's like you guys are constantly thinking about, oh man, it's like you either block someone or you establish like a really hard boundary, like you're standing up for yourself, you feel like you're doing the right thing, but your challenge is like you're missing something, like you really don't have all the information here, or somebody's not being honest with you with what they're giving you, okay? The Seven of Swords is known as the card of like the thief, right? Lying, shady behavior, but it's about wearing a mask, okay? Be mindful, just because you are the Emperor, right? Again, you just don't limit yourself. We never stop growing. We never stop learning. Okay, and everyone has something to teach us. In your past, death, Scorpio energy. This was transformation, okay? A cycle ended so something new could begin, but this was a new version of yourself, a rebirth. Your cycle hasn't ended, and that's actually your strength. Capricorn just had like a really similar message. It's like the fact that, I think it was Capricorn, the fact that something isn't over, or you didn't shut the door to that. Maybe it was Aquarius. Could be dealing with a fixed sign. Regardless, cycle isn't closed. I think you're aware of that. Or you're putting a block to repeating a cycle. Opening up. Hard to read. That's rough. Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the energy going forward that's surrounding you, okay? Rejection. What I feel like it's you rejecting someone else, to be honest. Like, you're saying no thanks, like I can't do this anymore. It's like once you take that moment of clarity to yourself, it's kind of you going like, I can't do this, right? If it's not in a relationship, then it's like a job. It's like, you know, I really wanted this to work, but I'm really compromising a lot. Maybe it's too far of a travel, right? Gas prices, ooh. Things like this, okay? But it's a block. It is to either passion or creativity, a new chapter. Your advice is let it go, okay? Let the ending occur. Okay, again, don't restart that cycle. Your strength is the fact that you are saying no, that you are doing that block. 10 of Swords, it's like, I just can't do this again. It's weird I said again. Take it how it resonates, okay? But maybe, it is a cycle. Whether it's with a specific person or just for you, but it's like, I've been, the 10 of Swords is rough. It's just like, constantly living for others, and where has it fucking gotten me, right? Regardless of how it resonates, it's like that's the energy. And sorry for saying it like this, but where has it fucking gotten me? You know, why do I keep running around like this? You know, I'm a hamster on a wheel. What the fuck? You know, and then it almost feels like resentment or so much anger towards another person, or betrayal. But it's like almost, well, it is like betrayal to our own soul, right? Because we've been denying what we knew all along. It's like, why did I postpone this? It's just a bigger fucking mess. I didn't want to deal with this. I've been running this whole time, and here it is, right? But your advice is here it is. Just let it be, okay? Let it be what it is. What you don't see coming is the 5 of Cups. It is some type of loss or regret or pain that you've been avoiding dealing with that needs to be acknowledged, okay? The message from your soul is Capricorn energy, the Devil in the reverse. Detach, okay, from what's not meant for you. Again, talking about cycles or patterns that we repeat, okay, in our life. If you have knowledge, if you have the self-awareness of what's happening, okay, do something about that, okay? This can talk about active addiction. This can talk about sex, okay? There's always a lot of, and we see the Ace of Wands. This could be a highly sexual thing that you keep involving yourself in, okay, where you know it's going nowhere else. Something's not sitting with your soul, okay? You're being asked to detach and end the cycle. Going forward, Page of Swords. It is small communication. Could be even just looking at someone's social media, but you're learning. It's like, I'm learning what I want. I'm learning, where do I go from here? For some of you, it might be like, how do I say this to somebody else? But I definitely feel you're learning about what it is that you're either not aware of or not seeing completely how you need to, okay? I hope that helps. Check your other placements. Like the video, comment down below, reach out if you need a personal, okay? Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. How are you, my little water babies? I hope you're well. Let's take a gander and check it out, shall we? All right, bottom of the deck, Page of Swords in the reverse. We're going, nope, not for us, okay? Whether that's actually blocking someone, okay, or just changing direction and what we're interested in, what we're feeling drawn to, okay? We are showing up in the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Love this for you, okay? It's recovery after heaviness, okay? The Five of Pentacles can often refer to a financial struggle for sure. So great, maybe some of you are getting some relief with that, okay? But it talks about those really hard times in life where we feel like we're going through it alone, right? Whether that's mental health stuff, again, poverty, okay, loss, abandonment, the challenge, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, new beginning. We want to recover. We want to come out of this. We want to connect again. We don't want to feel alone in the dark. Challenges. How do we go about this? I think that's going to be like a collective thing. So what do we do now? Okay, I've embraced this. I've been running from this my whole life, but I'm embracing it. So now what, right? Like that's kind of a collective message. But yeah, it can be a new opportunity in career. Communication is really heavy lately with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Whatever that means, but it is an opportunity and it's something you've earned. It's divinely sent from you, okay? This came out earlier. It was stuck with my tarot deck, okay? Temperance, the card of angels, okay? Something that is divinely guided in harmony for you, okay? Your focus, letting go of the bullshit, right? The Five of Wands, yeah. That drama, the conflict, okay? Listen, I have 3 Scorpio placements. So I'm telling you right now, this is accurate for me. It's like just putting it all behind you. At some point, we have to move on and look to the future, okay? And again, there's that new beginning for you. It's like there's other things to focus on than bullshit that doesn't matter from the past, okay? Speaking of the past, Two of Cups, so interesting. This could be in love for a lot of you, okay? I'm getting reconciliation heavy, to be honest, so good for you. But yeah, whether this is in love or if it's career, a divine purpose, right? The Two of Cups is just feeling complete, right? Like so, like I found my missing piece. Everything fits perfectly. Beautiful. I water you, you water me. Your strength, look at this shit. Oh, gross. I'm going to throw up. It's so sweet. Ace of Cups, okay? You have a full cup of love right now, okay? Whether you are experiencing that in a connection or within yourself, you can do anything right now. Like I'm just getting like potential and limitless, okay? I'm really drawn as well to, I don't know, there's like this dove, you know, on the top there. Cool. Going forward, the energy that's surrounding you, interesting, the Four of Wands in the reverse. So some type of separation from something that was pretty important to you that was never able to be, you know. Could be in broken home, job, it's separation for sure. I'm not clarifying, so take that how it resonates, okay? Your advice is exactly what you're doing. So how we're like picking our battles and we're dropping the bullshit. Yeah, but also make sure that like you're saying you're letting it go. Make sure you're really letting it go, okay? That's how we keep this full cup of love here. Okay, very, very, very crucial that we're following through with what we're going to say that we're doing this week, okay? Really crucial to do that always. What you don't see coming is the Lovers in the reverse. That's crazy. There really might be reconciliation energy here. It's kind of all over the place. But it's deeper than that. Like, even if it is somebody that comes back to you, it's because you're a fucking changed person now, okay? The Lovers in the reverse, it's like, I've changed my view on life or what matters to me or how the person I want to be, how I want to show up in the world, okay? The impact I want to make, it's bigger than anything you realize, okay? And there's something that has been misaligned, okay, in your life that means a lot to you, okay? That is very much being cleared out to create that sense of peace within you, that sense of wholeness. We have the Six of Cups in your soul. That's so beautiful, okay? I always read this card as the card of inner child. Many readers read it as the card of soulmates, okay? Someone from the past, that past life connection, right? Again, it's just that sense of completion of home. Very, very cool. Interestingly enough, the potential outcome is the Page of Cups in the reverse. You know, we saw it with the energy surrounding it with that Four of Wands in the reverse. It's like by you denying something or not settling, making the choice. And I said this earlier in some of the readings. It's like you're taking your power back. That's how you take it back. And that's what gives you that sense of stability, okay? The Page of Cups in the reverse is rejecting some type of an offer, but it's because, like, you're good. It's like, it's not anything bad. It's just, you know, as simple as, well, I don't need to go to the store today to buy milk because I just bought some yesterday. You know, like, it just, I'm good. I have what I need. Good for you, Scorp. Okay, check out your other placements. If you need a personal reach out, like, comment, share. Let me know if that resonated, okay? That was, like, way intimate, but that's very cool. Okay. All right, Libra. Hey, Libra. How's it going? I hope it's going great for you guys. Let's take a little peek-see. And look, we'll just do a general Celtic cross for you guys. All right, you guys, your shadow energy, Knight of Swords in the reverse. We're all going through this, okay? Can I just say there's a huge thing in the collective right now where we are literally all changing a direction. We can't deny it anymore. It's the Virgo full moon's fault. Like, let's just get all on the same page, okay? That's what's happening. You guys are showing up in the Seven of Wands. So maybe that looks like you establishing some fucking boundaries for yourself this week, okay? But feeling confident to do that. Maybe you've never felt that confident to do that. Some of you may actually even be blocking somebody else. But regardless, it's just sticking up for yourself where you usually maybe are silent. We know that Libras can be super indecisive. So maybe it's even you being like, no, it's going to be this way. It's the right thing, and I know it. Cool. Challenge, the world. Could be dealing with fixed sign energy. Regardless, travel. A cycle ending, a new one beginning. Closing something out to make room for something else. Your focus being the Nine of Wands. Ooh, I see what's happening. Are you denying this change? Libra. God dang it. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Your past Knight of Wands, we did what the fuck we wanted because it felt good and we liked it. For the second time during this video, I'm going to Dr. Phil the collective and ask, how's that working out for you? Your strength is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. There is a part of you, good, I love to see this, that does understand something was never your responsibility to hold together, to fix, to take on. You had the weight of the world on your shoulders. Like, you could not operate like that, okay? I know you were trying to carry it all, but your strength is actually the fact that you're admitting or acknowledging to yourself that, like, you can't. And the divine is saying you weren't supposed to, okay? I want to take you in my hands. Okay, Libra? All right, my little freedom fighters. It wasn't, I'm sorry. It wasn't, I cracked myself up. It wasn't your responsibility though. Going forward, okay, and I know that you really wanted to. I feel it. It's like, but I wanted it to be my responsibility. I know, baby. I know, okay? But you're actually meant, all this pressure, and it was meant to get you to turn direction. Like, I'm sorry it had to be like such in a way that pushed you to your last straw is kind of how it's coming out, okay? But there is something here for you where it's telling you, listen, I'm telling you, it's not, it doesn't have to look like this, or that's not how it's supposed to be in your soul path, or like you're having a test of faith. Like, do I even want this anymore? Right? Is this even for me? Your advice being the Knight of Pentacles. That's very much do you. That's a very independent, beautiful energy. And let's also acknowledge that the Nine of Pentacles is not a beginner. You're not on a beginner level here. You have been planting seeds for your own success for a long time. You've been preparing for this cycle to close and a new one to begin for a long time. Not all is lost. Okay, so your advice is to really find out, like, okay, well, what can I harvest from this and take with me here? Okay, Pisces had a similar energy. Going forward, what you don't see coming is Gemini energy, the Lovers in the reverse, okay? So again, this is coming up for the whole collective. It's not just you guys. Be kind to yourselves, okay? There is this energy where we are no longer the same person, and now it's like, oh, well, what is it that I want? What is it that I'm going to fight for? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to show up as? What do I want to be in this world? What is the impact or the imprint that I want to leave on those that I care about the most? Okay. For a lot of you, I'm getting very much a justice feel, but this is interesting. If you have Scorpio in your chart, you may want to check it out because they had the exact same message card in their placement, Six of Cups, for their message for their soul, from their hopes and fears. Please just do what you're being, the whispers, right? If you listen to the oracle card that I read to you, okay? Nothing's going to be very loud. It's going to be an internal knowing of what you're supposed to do. You need to trust that. You need to build that relationship with yourself of trust, okay? Following your intuition. And absolutely, listen, if that means establishing boundaries and fighting for what's right, then that's what you do, okay? But also, you'll know if it's right because it'll be flow, not force, okay? You've been in the Ten of Wands. You recognize immediately something's not for you. So these boundaries that you're establishing may very much be necessary, okay? It's a general read. It's going to vary for all of you. Take what resonates. Potential outcome, the Hermit in the reverse. Virgo energy here. Be very careful because it is being disconnected from our intuition, possibly. Or someone that has possibly been in the dark or in the cold or in silence, re-emerging, okay? Take it how it resonates, my loves. Check your other placements. If it did resonate, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. If you need a personal, you can find my email in the description box. Hey, Virgo. How the heck are you? Okay, let's find out, shall we? I hope that you guys are doing well. We're just going to do a pretty simple Celtic cross read, get a general energy pull. Okay, check your other placements. I'm not clarifying this one. All right, your shadow energy, Page of Wands. What are we drawn to? What are we into? Very much a free spirit. Could have a little bit of fire in your chart. Regardless, it's like self-discovery. I don't know, doing what's right is also coming in very strong, okay? So that's the underlying energy here. You guys are showing up as the Nine of Wands in the reverse, okay? More fire energy. Walking away from a fight. I'm getting like tension snaps, like I'm not doing this anymore. Your challenge being the Ten of Swords. So again, letting it end, right? You know, if you watched the oracle I did in the beginning of the video, there was a message there about like not sticking around to get curious, right? Just following your intuition. Some of you are recognizing immediately, I'm being called in a new direction. I gotta go. I'm not even gonna find out why. Bye. Because it's like the challenge is like, are you going to stick around and let this be painful, or are you going to go now? Are you going to cut your losses now? You've already received the red flags that are needed. Channeled message for you, okay? Your focus, yeah, exactly, the world in the reverse. It's like something is just not coming to completion here. Maybe even false promises. Look at this. I just saw this in the past. 10 of Wands. So you've got 2 10s, which is known spirituality for state of completion here. Okay. So it's like, yeah, you took on too much burden. Okay. It's like, maybe you were promised like it wouldn't always be like this, or maybe if it was in work, you thought you'd be more compensated. Okay. But there was a lot of stress. There was too much pressure. A lot of the collective is getting that. And because of all this stress and this pressure, it's like something just won't stop, or it's like it just, newness won't change. It's like the heaviness won't leave. But it's like because you really need to allow the ending to happen, to occur. That's the challenge, is closing the cycle. You know the cycle's not closed. It's in your focus. You see it. You're dealing with it. Okay? In your everyday life. How can we go about this? Okay? Your strength position being the fact that you've been in your head a little bit, considering something, okay? Thinking about something, maybe a new perspective, maybe how you're gonna close a cycle or leave a situation or follow that little page of wands, okay? The soul's whispering to you that you need to go somewhere differently or do things differently, okay? And you've been giving that a lot of contemplation. That's your strength. I'm glad that you're taking the time to consider and not acting in impulse. Good job. Going forward, Knight of Swords in the reverse. There you are, changing direction. Gotta go. Yeah. Some of you may be quitting a job, okay? Or just, I don't know, but it's a 180, okay? In life in general, in a relationship. But it does look to be like you are changing paths here. Your advice being the Lovers, Gemini energy, okay? I love this because it is. It's like take the time to figure out who you are and then become that. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. Operate in the energy of love. Higher purpose, highest good, all of that. Embrace that, okay? Do that soul work. Ask yourself those questions. Who do I want to be? What imprint do I want to leave in this world, okay? What you don't see coming is the 5 of Cups. There is some type of loss or pain here from the past that you're still holding on to, okay, that needs to be dealt with, okay? What you also need to realize is that not all is lost. There are 2 cups still standing. There's lessons, knowledge, love, wisdom, maybe people that you can take with you to the future. It's all about your state of mind. It's all about you going through the Lovers. I did a video on it. Feel free to check on it in the Timeless playlist that explains that more in depth on what that's about. Okay, but when you go through this chapter of your soul contract, you begin to notice the 2 cups. Okay, you've had your back turned to something, taking it for granted maybe. Okay, a lack of awareness, not seeing something for what it is. Okay. A message from your soul and your hopes and fears is the King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, don't act impulsively, okay? Call it quits. Don't stick around in something because it's something that's like, I don't know, you're highly attracted to someone, or like you like the sense of power, whatever. That King of Wands in the reverse, not good. Something's not for you and you know that, okay? It's a soul whisper. And yeah, I see that following out, okay? The potential outcome is the 4 of Wands in the reverse. It's that break, okay? It's that separation, changing direction here. Knowing that there's no longevity in this situation. Things can't sustain on this path. I need to change course, okay? So best of luck to you guys. Check your other placements for a better detailed reading, okay? Check out your monthly readings. Email me if you'd like a personal. Okay. Who am I on? Okay, Leo. Hey, Leo, babies. How the heck are you? I hope that you're doing well. Let's find out, shall we? Ooh, okay, Leo, calm down. Dang. Leo is like, this is how it's gonna be. All right, guys. Shadow energy here. We do have the Eight of Cups. Or I don't know why did I just say the Eight of Cups? It's the Eight of Swords. And I knew that. Freudian slip, okay? Are you walking away from something, or maybe you need to and you don't want to see it? Because your shadow energy is the fact that you're confused, okay? But if you notice, this woman on the card is wearing a blindfold. She's not that confused. She just doesn't want to deal. She doesn't want to have to look at the reality. She'd rather be confused, okay? Does that make sense? So that's what we're addressing today. You guys are showing up in Aries energy, the Emperor, okay? Again, this is how it's going to be. I already know. You can't tell me different. Your challenge, Six of Wands. For the third time in this video, I'm going to Dr. Phil you. How's that working for you? Do you want to be successful or no? Challenge is victory. The Six of Wands is being recognized. Okay. You're showing up as the Emperor, but do people see you as the Emperor? Right? Are you actually doing the right thing? Are you actually making the right choices? Okay, Leo, this is really important here, okay? Because your focus is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not thinking about this rationally or clearly or giving it the thought or time it deserves, okay? Leo, oh God. Okay, in the past, you signed yourself up for something. You were like, yep, that's for me right there. Why? That needs to be looked at, okay? Because I'm not saying that it was wrong, right? The Temperance card has been harassing us this reading, okay? Everything that has occurred was meant to get you to where you are today. However, you do need to understand the reason, okay? It's bigger than what you think. We see that with the Eight of Swords, my slip on that Eight of Cups, and you showing up as the Emperor. Somebody doesn't want to see the truth about a commitment that they made. Could be to a certain company. Four of Wands does refer a lot to home, okay? Could be in a relationship, a promise to somebody else. Oh, the Strength position being the Three of Cups in the reverse. Are you aware? Sorry. Are you aware of, why is this coming up as third party for me? I really try to not go third party in my readings. I don't like that, okay? But it is. Here's the thing though. It's your strength. It's showing you that you do have options, okay? Take that how it resonates. There's a lot of guilt that you're not being committed to something or as emotionally involved. I don't know how to phrase this, as another person or as other parties, but the fact that you're not is making you look elsewhere, which is going to align you, okay? But it's also going to challenge you to take this blindfold off, all right? Going forward, Ten of Pentacles. Dang. Happiness, abundance. Like you may feel, for example, I'm going to use like career because I'm more comfortable with that example, but take it how it resonates, okay? If you discover that a job isn't for you and you start putting feelers out there, right? Like I want to do this, I'm looking for a new job. Like because you said something, even though you felt bad because you've been with your company for 40 years, right? you just found the job of your dream and now you're making, you know, hella bank and everything's stable and you can take care of your family and your friends and everything's great. It's overall happiness. It's overall abundance. So whatever that means to you, love, career, spirituality, whatever, because you're trying different things in a situation where you have been like, no, it has to look like this and I'm doing it like this and it's not going to be anything else. Underneath, you are looking for different ways, and that's a good thing. Okay, I'll be the one to tell you that. Your advice, damn, Leo, it's your card, the sun. Go towards your happiness. Do what makes you happy. Try new things. Unstuck yourself. Unconfuse yourself. We have one fucking life, right? What you don't see coming is the Two of Pentacles. Adapting to change, okay? Definitely having to make a choice of some sort. And it could be finances, right? Do I do this? Do I do that? Okay, be prepared. There, you will have to decide. You will have to adapt to some type of decision, okay? You can't juggle everything forever. Now here's a message from your soul, okay? Four of Cups in reverse. Stop missing out on life. Take advantage of the opportunities that are being offered to you. You've been electively sitting out and putting yourself second for a long time. It's time to do what makes you happy. Okay? The potential outcome is the Page of Swords in the reverse. Maybe a small fight with somebody, right? You block them or they block you, okay? But it is a change in direction, okay? Or at least a consideration that, yeah, this is supposed to look different, or I am supposed to do differently. My heart's not in this anymore, okay? Baby steps, right? That's what our oracle told us at the beginning of the video. So I hope that resonated. Check your other placements. If you need a personal, definitely reach out. You can find my email in the description box, okay? Hey, Cancer, how are you? I hope you're well. We're going to do a little Celtic Cross check-in for you guys. See what's going on this week. Feel free to check your other placements afterwards to get a better, more detailed reading, okay? Your shadow energy is the Two of Wands. Ooh, time to decide what the hell you want, okay? I saw the Nine of Cups right underneath that. It's like, listen, you're planting seeds right now, okay? Some of them may need to be watered. Like, is this what you want? Because you need to act on it, okay? You're showing up as Aquarius energy, the Star in the reverse, okay? So either A, you're having a test of faith, right? Like, is this ever going to happen for me? Is this even meant for me? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? In life, in love, in career. Take it how it resonates. Or you have not healed or learned a lesson needed to have what you wish for. Okay, the challenge is the Six of Wands. Okay, it's having victory and it's being recognized. It's getting what you want. Okay, people see that. There's something about power here. Cancer, what's going on? It's really interesting because it's like, I'm not getting what I want. This is all I want. This is all I want. And it's like, well, how can you get it then? You know? How can you make it happen for yourself? Or are you just going to continue to say that it's not happening for you? Okay? And I don't mean to be harsh, but that's what I'm reading. Your focus is moving on. Okay? New chapter. You feel because you're not getting what you want, you need to go somewhere else and get it. Okay? Fair enough, right? Here's the thing though. I'm so, dang, who had this Judgment? I can't remember. But check your other placements. If it's meant for you, it'll show up there, okay? But Judgment in the reverse for your past, okay? A denial of a second chance in something, okay? But also, and this came up with the Star in the reverse too. It's like being blind to the impact. Remember when I was like, you haven't healed something and that's why this hasn't happened for you? Yeah. You didn't even realize that this was a part of like your journey, like you had to go through this, okay? There's a level of understanding that's needed why something happened the way it did, that judgment moment, right? If you understand the biblical sense, it's like you and God are gonna have that moment. It's like, this is why this happened, okay? It's judgment day. Who are you? Did you do what you were meant to do, okay? There's a lot of haze or darkness, okay? Or missing knowledge or understanding on who you were supposed to become through a situation, or how it was supposed to change you, or how it has changed you, okay? Take it how it resonates. Your strength position being the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So if it's a separation, it's actually your strength that you're going through this. Otherwise, you realize now more than ever that your cup, okay, your own cup, where you operate from, where you extend your love from for those you care about, has had a crack in it for a really long time. You can't deny that anymore, okay? Or you can't deny a crack in a relationship anymore. That is your strength. Don't be afraid of that. You may have been afraid to look at that in the past. You don't have to be, okay? All you want is for that crack to be fixed, right? You want to be seen as either reliable or successful or an option or like you're chosen, okay? But you've got to fix that foundation, okay? Going forward, the energy that's surrounding you is the Ten of Wands in the reverse, a release of a burden, stress or pressure. Almost like every sign has gotten that. Good. We're finally realizing what was never ours to fix or take on to begin with. It's like the pressure of the world, right? It's creating this narrative where it's like, all right, well, I signed myself up for this, so I have to do this. And I didn't realize that this was going to happen, but I also have to do this. And now I have to do this. And I have to take on this. And I also have to do it. Okay? You really need to understand something that you've been kind of turning your back on for a long time, okay? Your advice is, wow, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Go back to what you walked away from. There's something for you to understand. We see that judgment in the reverse in the past, okay? It was denied. There's really something there for you to understand so that you can move into the star and get back in alignment on your soul path, Cancer, okay? What you don't see coming is the Seven of Swords, okay? That's really interesting. I really wish I could clarify that for you. This is either someone telling you a whole lot of bullshit to keep you waiting around, okay? Or you just lying to yourself, like pretending all this isn't happening and it doesn't affect you, okay? Just like in the past, okay? I do feel like this is more of a misunderstanding, or you not realizing, like you truly didn't understand the impact something was having on your life, right? Whereas your strength is the fact you see it very clearly. You now have physical proof of the impact. You have this cracked foundation, but this is you electing, okay? Electively telling yourself, no, that's not true, or just looking the other way. It's like running away from it. It's like, I have to go home now. Bye. Message from your soul. Wow. Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. So much fire all over this. Tells me there's a lot of passion that's being hidden or misused, maybe even, okay? But your soul wants you to know, okay? You're not in harmony, right? Like, get yourself into alignment. Your biggest fear is acknowledging the fact that you're not in harmony, but all your soul wants you to do is that. The fact that the Temperance card from a completely different deck was stuck in this deck, okay? You think that's a coincidence? Nah. Spirit's not fucking around, okay? You couldn't have understood or saw something for what it was or the purpose it had before, okay? Your strength is now that you understand. Don't deny that from yourself because it's shame or too late or I can't, like, no. Stop that, okay? Your potential outcome being the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's good. I like that, actually, okay? For some of you, listen, it's hard, okay, to do a general reading. My initial reaction, that's good. You're giving more to a situation that you neglected in the past. It's all over that you neglected something from the past, okay? It could also be giving to a situation that's not good for you. So take it how it resonates. Check the other placements, okay? But the whole purpose is deciding what it is you want and going for it, okay? If you'd like a personal, reach out. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe. Thanks. All right. Gemini. Hey, Gemini. How are you? I hope you guys are just lovely and dapper this week. Let's see. Ooh, oh shit. I only pulled 2 cards and that's it. Can we keep it here? King of Cups and the Sun. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Great. Oh shit. Gemini. Okay, that flipped over, but that's fine. I get why already. You guys are going to have a pretty clear-cut reading. Gets a little bumpy at the end. Let's talk about it, okay? So first of all, the overall purpose of this is the 7 of Wands, okay? It is so critical for you guys to make sure you are honoring your soul this week. Boundaries are going to be big. Living in your truth, your authentic self, is going to be the kindest thing you can do for yourself and those around you. Good news is you're showing up and you're full emotions and able to do that. It's like you guys really have a high level of self-awareness this week, an understanding and inner standing of self, maybe even others, but this is about self, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The King of Cups has a lot of love, okay? He, gender not specific, but is holding on to the Ace of Cups, okay? They're not giving their love away. Not that they're cold, very warm and loving. We're just not planting anything outside of ourselves right now, okay? We're able to fulfill everything. We're not asking anyone for a refill on our cup. We're good, okay? Your challenge is the Sun, Leo energy, your happiness. So now that you've emotionally shown up for yourself here and you know how you feel, what are you going to do about it, Gemini? Okay, this has come in for a lot of the collective. That's a lot of us. Literally, it started out like that. It's like, well, what are you going to do about it now? So what are you going to do? Your focus is what you're going to do. You're planting some seeds. That's awesome. 9 of Cups. You're like, I really want this to work. I want this to be successful. This is a Gemini that's being very present, possibly actively manifesting, setting goals for their future, working towards their future. Beautiful. Love it. The past. I don't know why I just got like the truth was now spoken, but that's what I'm getting. It is your energy, okay? Unapologetically, okay? It needed to come out, whether that was you speaking to someone else or someone else was speaking the truth to you. It provided you the clarity needed or gave you kind of like that open door to go ahead and plant these seeds, okay? You had to speak the truth first before we can get here. Good job. Your strength, this is great, okay? My little dudes and dudettes, okay? 10 of Pentacles. The fact that you know what abundance is, or you're surrounded by abundance, or you're thinking about abundance, the future, this is great. It's where you're going, okay? Good, good, good. Going forward, the energy that surrounds you, the Magician in the reverse. Little bit of your energy here with Virgo as well. Feeling like you're not able to create something or something's not for you, okay? Be mindful. I'm also just going to put this out there. I'll let you know if I pick up on this later. I'm just mentioning it. Of anyone that's like manipulative or like promising you the world, like it really does sound like too good to be true. Be mindful, okay, that it could be too good to be true, okay? Your advice, this is the card that flipped. It was like the 2 of Swords and then it flipped over to the reverse. Like, don't stay in indecisiveness too long here. Like, yes, take your time to think about things, but don't sit on it for too long, because the more you sit on it, the more disconnected it's going to be from your intuition and your soul, and then you're going to overthink about it, right? My little air sign. Okay, so be mindful with that. What you don't see coming is an offer, okay? Knight of Cups. Could be from an actual water sign or you extending an offer, but it's like pretty passionate, romantic. It either means a lot to you or to this person. Again, there's this feeling of vulnerability. It's like, this is what I want and this is what I'm pursuing. And by the way, here's some action. I'm gonna kind of like, you know, back up what I'm saying, right? Have my actions match my words. Now, this is where it gets a little bumpy and I'm confused, okay? Because the message from your soul is something's over. Like, let it go, let it end. I don't know if it's the situation that you're moving towards or that's moving towards you. It could be two separate things where it's like, okay, well, this has to close for this to come in. That would make complete sense. Take it how it resonates, but the 10 of Swords is, listen, you know something's not for you. You lie to yourself, okay? Every time you pretend like it is. Let this cycle die. Okay, it's a betrayal to your own soul to involve yourself in this anymore. And your potential outcome is confusion. It's the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it's someone bullshitting you. That's why I mentioned that earlier before with somebody that's like telling you, oh yeah, everything's like telling you what you want to hear. Okay, be mindful of that. But listen, you guys are have a level of self-awareness. So your intuition's going to be on fire with any red flags. All Spirit is saying is don't ignore them. Don't pretend like you don't see them, okay? Stay in alignment. You're literally heading towards fucking happiness. Don't fuck it up. Sorry, that's so direct. All right, check your other placements. Comment some feedback for me if it was helpful. Alrighty. All right, Taurus. How the heck are you, Taurus? I hope you're doing great this week. Let's take a little Ganda, shall we? I need to I don't know. I'm being told to shuffle again. I'm really sorry. You guys, I shuffled pretty well, I thought, but you're pulling like the same reading as Gemini. So if you have that in your chart, go check that out. If it comes out again, I'll take it. It's no problem. But I want to make sure you guys get a fair shuffle. Yeah, it could be related to Gemini because you're doing whatever the fuck you want. Even if you know it's not true or right. It's okay. All right, let's see. Isn't that funny? Even if you know it's not true or right, your focus is the Justice in the reverse. Who's your energy reader? Okay, Taurus. Oh my goodness gracious. What are you guys doing to me? And the Ace of Swords in the reverse is your shadow card. So, Taurus. I just want to give you the Scorpio look. Let's try. Ace of Swords in the reverse, my loves. Okay. Denying a truth. There may be confusion. We may not understand everything right now. But I'm telling you, intuitively, we know already, okay? We need to talk about this. It's really important. You guys are showing up in the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something here, okay? A comfort zone, whether that's a relationship, a job, because, hello, we need to live, right? A friendship, a family member, a way of living, a pattern, a way of thinking, how you go about things, how you react to things. Plethora of options. Take it how it resonates. Your challenge is doing it a different way. Releasing that comfort zone. You know it's not for you. You've been denying yourself. You know your focus is the fact it's not for you. And it's like, but I don't know how to let it go. I know I need to though. I mean, there's so much beautiful light that wants to just come. I see it. That's like ready. As soon as you close the door to this cycle and open the door to a new one, it's like, boom, light. Things are going to click for you. There's so much darkness surrounding you that there can only be that much light waiting for you, Taurus. But it's rough. It's really hard. In the past, Pisces energy, okay, with the High Priestess card. Again, that inner knowing. Okay? We knew. I feel like you guys have known for a while, okay? That maybe we're on the wrong path, excuse me. Yeah, Your strength position, it's really just repeating this, you guys, okay? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know this doesn't make you happy. You know this will never be fulfilling, okay? You know that it's not the whole package. It's like 80% of that package. The energy that surrounds you going forward, Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy, okay? We had this card fly out from, well, it was with this deck for some reason, okay? Something here is not for you, and Spirit needs me to, like, tell you that in every freaking card. It's really, like, you're going to be getting a lot of, let's call it signs and synchrony that something's not for you. But if you're in denial and not wanting to see that and not wanting to let go or detach, it's going to feel like blocks, okay? And like the universe is like conspiring against you. No, baby. Whatever this is, your soul wants to move away from it desperately. Yeah, your advice is figuring out how to do that in the future. Preparing for yourself to do that. Making the preparations. Thinking about what it is that you really want. What it is that you truly need to feel fulfilled. Your strength position is the fact that you know that you're not. So what's lacking? Make sure you figure that out, okay? Because there's a need to give that to yourself, okay? What you don't see coming is some type of an offer, you guys. Page of Cups, okay? A small but quick offer, okay? Very sweet. Could just be a text, right? Maybe you bump into somebody. Maybe a job offer. Message from your souls to literally unconfuse yourself, okay? 8 of Swords in the reverse. Take off the blindfold and ground yourself in reality. Okay? Wisdom is power, you guys. Knowledge is power. Know what you're dealing with. Interestingly enough, your advice, remember, was the 3 of Wands. Figure out what you want to do. Your potential outcome is doing it. So that's awesome, okay? There's hope. But not until you acknowledge some type of truth that you have been denying for a long time, Taurus. You cannot look the other way on this any longer, okay? I hope that helps. Please check your other placements. Leave feedback if you feel it fits. All right, Aries. Hey, Aries loves. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Let's see, shall we? Are we taking a little time out on life? A little break, perhaps? Let's see. This is really, wow. Okay, so yeah. It's the 10 of Wands in the reverse for your shadow energy at the bottom of the deck, but I saw Judgment was right underneath that. It's like we're really being forced to look in the mirror and address the narratives we've been telling ourselves. What was our responsibility to take on? Maybe how we've rushed in to do that. We're showing up as the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, we want to change. My ear is ringing. So we want to change, okay? We want to come out of that hardship energy, right? That sense of abandonment, that sense of darkness, okay? Maybe financial issues with poverty, but it's deeper than that. It's always feeling fucking alone in life, right? We're ready to move past that. Your challenge being the Hierophant, okay? Taurus energy. Commitment. Also, living how you've been told or shown or modeled your whole life. Breaking, like, the status quo. Challenging the status quo, right? Maybe even developing different religious or spiritual beliefs. Could just be commitment in general, okay? Especially if that 5 of Pentacles energy is resonating with abandonment, the challenge could actually be commitment, right? And letting someone in, okay? Your focus, wow, the world. A cycle closing, a new one beginning. So a lot of fixed energy. Could be travel, okay? Yeah, change. We just want change desperately. And it's like, well, are you willing to do what's needed for that change? You know, that's what I'm picking up so far. The past, we have 9 of Cups. So we're planting some seeds here, setting some goals for ourselves already. But yeah, your strength position is the fact that you are in suspension right now, in a waiting period where you need to view something from other perspectives to continue planting those seeds. So you really understand what it is that you are working towards or manifesting or bringing into your life or allowing into your life, okay? The energy that surrounds you is the Page of Cups in the reverse, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's a block, okay? Either in communication, in love, or just connecting with someone, right? Connecting with someone in general. Your advice is the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? It is to give a little bit more than you're used to, perhaps because of this sense of, well, I've always had to do it alone, right? It's like, let someone in. If it's resonating on a financial aspect, you don't have to be so afraid with your money. Perhaps if you've struggled with poverty, you have anxiety about spending, but your advice is saying it's okay. So whether that's financially or energetically, you can spend that, okay? It's worth investing in. What you don't see coming is the 2 of Wands. So I'm actually getting like things working out, things going according to plan for once. I don't think I've ever had that in a message, but that's so funny because like, yeah, what you don't see coming is it's actually going to work out for you. Maybe if you make a plan, it will stick to it. You know what I mean? Like while you're in the suspension or considering other people's perspectives, decide, okay, so what am I going to do with this? Don't be intimidated by that or offended. Allow it to work for you, work with you, okay? Message from your soul, beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles wants a new beginning for sure, okay? Also a card of communication, but a big go for it. Your biggest fear, but it's also your biggest hope, okay? Change is a good thing, my little cardinal sign. We're in Aries season. Happy birthday, my beautiful Aries babies. For the love of God, spread your wings, okay? The potential outcome is you doing just that, but you are waiting for the right time, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that this helps you guys. Check your other placements, okay? Do take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.